an opportunity to show what at Indian Space Research Organization we are doing towards understanding how the remote sensing or Earth observation, whatever we see from the satellite, Earth observation data, how it is useful in understanding different facets of climate change applications, or climate change studies on agriculture, and what we are doing towards sustainable agriculture. I hope I'm not like a very profound speaker like my earlier predecessors. So I just show what work we are doing. I hope I'm of the interest to the audience. Because the delay caused by we are more dependent on power packages, not great speakers like that, but I will show the work what we have done. As you know, Indian agriculture, India is home to 23% of the world's farming population. Its production is second in world's wheat rice, first in pulses production. The highest irrigated area, though our irrigation percentage is low. And 51.8% of the population of India are involved in agriculture. Agriculture provides around 57% of Indian total employment and 73% of Indian rural employment. We have 142 million hectares of net sown area. Total food grade production is above 200. Agriculture and allied sector, though earlier we had a better share in the GDP, now it's 18.3%, and average annual growth of agriculture during that 5-year period was 2.3% compared to population growth is 1.63%. So agriculture is having a faster growth rate than the population. Of course, GDP growth rate is 7.6%. But considering the richness of Indian agriculture, we have also our limitations. We have low crop productivity. We have high degraded land. Annual erosion is high, especially in IGP, Indo-Gangetic plains. We have 5 to 10 million hectare. Megagram per hectare per year is the erosion. Operational land holding is very low. We have small and marginal farmers. Operational land holding size is 1.32 hectare. That limits all mechanization in the agriculture. We have very low cropping intensity, and that also needs to be improved, because if you want to produce more from the same land, the Indian agriculture is highly dependent on monsoon. That also shows our susceptibility to the climate change, which may change the monsoon pattern. We have a very low fertilizer consumption, and added to that, there is an impact of climate change. Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, the fourth assessment report which came in 2007, there is a possibility of substantial decrease in cereal production. The climate change can affect not only the crop production per unit area, but also the area of production. There is a possibility of northward shifting of the production zones, and also since we have to produce more from the same land, because we have already occupied the majority of our arable land, already started cultivating majority of our arable land, so that's why our land becomes limited. Food insecurity will be a major issue for the whole of Asian countries. The higher temperature and longer growing season could result in pest population, and also it is added to that we have thermal water stasis, sea level rise, increased extremes, increased clouding and strong winds associated with intense tropical cycles. So with this context, I'm going to show you what with space technology or Earth observation, remote sensing technology, what we can do. If you can see, we can, in space technology can be helpful in 4 aspects of understanding climate change. One is we can map the indicators of climate change. Indicators means that those are the parameters which show climate change already occurred or is occurring. We can assess we can do the assessment of the agents of climate change like greenhouse gases, aerosols, their sources, their distribution pattern, both spatial and temporal distribution pattern. We can model the impact of climate change in various fields and natural resources that will be helpful for planning towards adaptation measures and preparedness. And also, as a part of the space technology, there is the possibility of providing communication link for automatic gathering of information from remote places like automatic weather stations, where we can get data through satellite link. I would show how a few examples of these 4 parts which we can do through space technology. I'll show the indicators, agents, and impacts of climate change. These are the studies done at Space Application Center, Ahmedabad. One of the indicators is one of the major indicators is any change in the snow or glacier, which Dr. Bahuguna, who is next to me, will be speaking about, and glaciologist, he will be speaking about that. So I will not touch upon that. Our studies have shown that there is an upward shift in timberline and vegetation in alpine zone, especially in Uttarakhand area. We have shown the timberline which was 3900 meter above sea mean sea level in